Hi, I'm Kim Fuller with Fuller Life Concepts, where I help entrepreneurs stay accountable to their goals. And what I want to talk about today is that sometimes we believe that what we think about doesn't really matter. How we feel about something doesn't really matter. But I want to talk briefly about how it does and how you can begin changing your thoughts and your feelings, because they actually do matter. One of the theories that we all have experienced is that what we think about most expands. So for example, I was looking for a mid-size SUV in a black, and guess what? Everywhere I looked, people were driving this particular mid-size SUV. Is it that all of the sudden people started buying those? Or is it that I just began to notice because now it's at the forefront of my mind? And so that's what I mean by what we think about expands. So if you are having thoughts of negativity, lack of, low worth, then those kind of thoughts and feelings expand as well. And I want to try a very brief exercise with you that I want you to continue this day and beyond, to include it in your practice of self-care, as well as a way to change your mindset so you begin to build your business even faster. So one of the exercises that I want you to try, even if it means that you're being a little silly, it'll be important for you to try this to change your mindset and fit yourself into another role, and then begin to take on those characteristics of that person. So I want you to think of a role model, somebody who you admire. Why is it that you admire them? What is it about them that draws you to them? What makes them cool or successful or engaging? What are those characteristics? Be really specific. Write them down. Like, I really admire Oprah Winfrey. Why? Because she's well-educated, well-spoken, and she's really made a lot of strides in the way we read books, the kind of philanthropy, and the way that we look at other options in our lives, because she had like angel networks and different kinds of opportunities for us to expand our vision. So I really admire that about her. So once I write down different things about who it is that you admire, who's your role model, then imagine, how do they stand? How do they sit? How do they talk? What kind of words do they use? What kind of expressions have you heard? And then go deeper. Imagine, what is their internal dialogue? What are the kinds of things they say to themselves about feeling and being successful? And what do they say to themselves when things aren't going right, or they need to pump themselves up, or they've made a mistake, or they've had an error? Okay? So just imagine that. Write some of the things down. Like, how are they feeling currently? What happens if there's a mistake or challenge? And then what I want you to do, and this is the fun part, is I want you to pretend you're doing charades and emulate that person. Use the kind of words and phrases, stand the way they stand, or walk the way they walk. Challenge yourself to embody somebody else who you admire, because basically what you're doing is taking on those characteristics, because what you focus on expands, right? And then take it a step further and maybe record yourself, or have somebody record you, so that you can see how it is that you need to be in order to change your mindset, the way you think and the way you feel. Oh, please post some of these videos on my Facebook page or on YouTube and share, because I would love to see them and be excited and encouraged by your growth and your development. And so I look forward to hearing more about how you are changing the way you think and feel based on trying to emulate the characteristics of somebody you really admire. And I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.